Everybody knows that I'm a big fan of Schrade knives. Really, really, really cool. Um, Let me show you what this one looks like. Absolutely beautiful. It's got a leather sheath, and it's small and of outstanding quality. And I can show you this. Beautiful. And did I mention this is a PH2? Really nice knife. Schrade makes some of the best knives out there. This is a full tang knife. At the same time, it's got a nice light weight to it. Just great for the deer hunter. And Schrade, in my opinion, historically has made probably some of the best knives out there. I'm a big fan of those. A big fan of these. Also, you can get these for a really reasonable price, the USA made ones. Now, the current ones will say Schrade USA. Okay, anything that says Schrade USA, like on the advertisement, is most likely made in China. Now, this is a Schrade Plus PH2 USA. It was made in USA. The new ones will just say Schrade Plus PH2. Nowhere on it will identify where it was actually made. It was made in China. These are junk. And for just a few dollars more, you can get an older version, which is made in the USA. You really can't go wrong with these. You can get these almost anywhere. I actually sell an awful lot of them myself. You know me, I have a bunch of these. You can get a deck of cards. You can get yourself an OT with a nice leather sheath, and you can get these for 35 bucks on my website. You really can't beat these. Now, the current models, you'll get yourself just a sheath and a blade for about $20 on Amazon. It's made in China. It will not be able to, you won't be able to resharpen it. It won't maintain an edge as long, and it'll most likely start splitting. And that's because the heat treat on their hardware is not as good as the older versions. So when it comes to old Schrade knives, you really can't go wrong because the prices are there. If I was a betting man, and I had a lot of money, which I don't have very much, but I do have enough to invest. And investing in these older knives, they're not making anymore. And they're disappearing from the market. They are going up in value. This is better than any gold that you can buy. Gold you cannot eat. Gold, when you resell it, you give 15% to the gold buyer. These are great for trading, survivalist. These are things that if the shit did hit the fan, you could definitely trade. Like, hey, here's a knife. I'd like to have a few meals, or let me get a few buckets of water from your well. You really can't go wrong with this. Not only that, is you can purchase them for a very good price and resell them, and they constantly go up in value. So pretty neat stuff. What else do we got here? Someone asked me, you have so many knives. What knife do you carry? What knives do you actually use? What knives? I mean, because everyone's like, you have a collection. What's the point of collecting knives? Well, I collect knives for an investment, and I make a very good return on my investment, better than anything I have in the stock market. Now, some knives I have for using, and some knives I have for collecting, and other knives I have that I'm going to sell or resell and reinvest into my collection. This is one knife that is just, this is why I'm such a fan of knives that are made in Japan. Here is a blackjack, and I believe this is made by Cold Steel, and it was made in Japan, and it's a lockback, and I just want you guys to look at how perfectly that locks up. Just beautiful. The fit and finish on this knife are staggering. The grind on this is just beautiful. Everything about this knife makes you feel good. These blackjacks you can find online for anywhere between $25 and $30. I highly recommend these, and you want to get the ones that are made in Japan. The thumb stud is really nice. They're just beautiful. Now, the handle material is less than desirable, but it functions and it's durable, and it's something that's not going to fail you. So really good knife out there. Check these out. You can find these on eBay. This one is not for sale. This is part of my collection. I love Japanese knives, and I collect them because knives that are made in Japan are expensive as all hell now. The only way you can get them for an affordable price is finding them, finding like gems in the rough. Did I say that right? Probably not. But these are just really fantastic knives. Check them out, Blackjacks. All right, so if we look to our rear, I've got a drawer of knives, and let me show you what I got here. Oh my goodness, I dropped one of them. All right, so you can see that you have a drawer of knives here. I'll go through some of these so you guys can see exactly what type of knives that I like, and I carry, and I use, and I play with. Here is an Opinel, fantastic knife. This is the carbon steel version. You can find these for 20 bucks. Highly recommend them. This is an EKA. This is made out of Sweden. This particular model was made by Estwing. These knives typically will run you about 80 bucks. Now, for some reason, this particular model that was put out by Estwing, E-S-T Wing, they sell for $22. It's the same knife that sells for $60 to $80. Highly recommend them. Check them out. Your SP3 Schrade. You can find these on my website for about $10 to $12. Made in USA. Great little lock back. Can't beat them. Highly recommend them. Great Eastern Cutlery Company. GEC 01 Tool. Everyone knows that GEC, the day of affordable GECs, is gone. Thank goodness I invested in the company before their prices skyrocketed, and that's because supply and demand. People are willing to pay for them. This particular model will run you about $40. That's very affordable for a current made GEC. Check them out. Highly recommend them. This is your Case 6154. It's a liner lock. It's one-handed operation. It's a CV. It's made with their carbon vanadium CV metal. Gosh, my tongue is all tied up today. Please bear with me. You can find this particular model. It was overproduced. Highly recommend it. You can get these for about $45. The typical versions of these will run you about $80 to $90. I would not pay that much for this knife at all. But anyway, I picked this one up for $40. It's got great blades. The CV material that they use sharpens up fantastic. Highly recommend this knife. Gerber Griptilian 440C steel. You can get these for about $35 to $40. I think one of the best knives Benchmade made. Just fantastic. The 440C these days is considered a super steel. It is awesome. You really can't go wrong. This knife is an absolute fantastic user. Highly recommend this knife. Purple handles. Anyway, I got this one used for about $3. Here's another cold steel made in Japan. Just another great knife. I picked this one up for $8. Made in Japan. Better than the USA versions. Highly recommend it. Queen number 49. You can get these for $35 to $38. I actually sell these. It is one of the beefiest, hard using folders that I have ever found. It is fit and finish wise, it's much better than current knives, but when when it comes to older knives, probably not the best. Current models of this number 49 will run you $80 to $90. This number 49 that was manufactured pre-90s, some of which in the 70s and 80s, will run you about $38. Highly recommend it. Your TL29. These were manufactured, all this stuff mostly in the USA, nothing China or something like that. These TL29s, you can get these for 15 to 20 bucks. They're made by Camillus. They have a half stop. They were made to use. This is the same blade steel that made, this is like your carbon 5, carbon V steel blades that basically people are paying $80 to $90 for. Well, Camillus invented that steel, and here it is. You can get these for $12 to $15. They're made bulletproof. Not only that, they have a locking screwdriver slash wire stripper slash heavy duty knife, if you will, that has like a saber grind right here. Great knife. 15 to 20 bucks. I have a bunch of these. I do not sell them. The profit margin's not good enough for me. The knives are worth 15 bucks. I get them for 15 bucks. I carry this one. This is my daily carry. Highly recommend them. Benchmade automatic. This is your 2550. These will run you about $100. Get them used. It's got a lifetime warranty. Benchmade has replaced this blade for me 2 times. Highly recommend it. Opinel child's blade. You can get these for about $20. It locks. It does everything. It's my daughter's knife. It's got no point on it. Highly recommend it. I actually have 2 of these for sale. If you contact me, I can work out a price for you. This is made by Clean Tools. I actually modified this one a little bit. Warncliffe blade, locking, fit and finish is equivalent to any Benchmade. You can get these for in the range of $30 to $35, $40. Highly recommend them. Fit and finish is incredible on these. Just awesome. Very smooth operator, as you can just see. Just so smooth. So smooth. Great knife. Great EDC. Again, made in Japan. Fit and finish is equivalent, if not greater, than anything made in the United States. Highly recommend it. There you go. DMT stone. Anywhere from $40 to $50. This will last you for the rest of your life. Blue side, red side. Highly recommend it. Alright. Hope that was an informative video. Check out the different knives that I mentioned. I might put a list in the description of these particular knives, or better yet, I'm not going to. You guys can go through this video again and check out these knives yourselves. Basically, these are knives that are worth 3 to 4 times what they're actually selling them for. It's just those knives that nobody really knows about. You know, it's kind of like a 1980s Ford car that has a Mitsubishi engine in it. It's one of those things that a lot of people didn't know about, and it's a vehicle that will get you 200,000-300,000 miles on it, and even though it says Ford on it. So these are fantastic knives. Check them out, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informative.